Hey everyone, it is Shar from Shar's Fascination. How's it sewing? That's right. I would use a different catchphrase, but that's being used by Annika Victoria, which I may have just used. So, so I'm making some Star Trek shorts for myself. Again, can't be demonetized or monetized for this because it's some fabric that I bought and I'm making some shorts out of it. I did a FUBU and I had to cut, and I'm using a serger stitch, or if you're in certain areas of the world, I would say country, but that would be incorrect. World, it's called an overlock stitch. I always hear Annika Victoria refer to it, or Wendy from With Wendy refer to it as an overlock stitch. And it's right here, it's the center one on my machine, right here. I have to get some better equipment here soon. Right here on my machine, and I have it set, and then I have my settings up here set the way I need them, because that's very important. Yes, every time I sew I have to move all my fabric until I get a cabinet for all my fabrics. So it's a good thing that I have my rotary cutter, a pair of scissors, a cutting mat, which I would love to have a bigger one, and I might look into that very soon. I know that the Hobby Lobby has some on sale. I was gonna go to the Hobby Lobby and get some other fabrics, but that's not needed right now. The shirt is most of the way done. I have the bottom sewed, the sides and the shoulders, and just the back right here sewed. So somebody's texting me, hold on, and I really have to invest in something better because I'm tired of trying to stop what I'm doing, and then try to restart this, and I don't have a pause button on here, and that really sucks. So let's get into this, and this is just the shorts. I just want to try to knock the shorts out of the way today. So I'm working on the other pant leg because I have this one done. Of course, I'll clip that after a while. So I'm doing just at the edge. So it's just like a rolled hem. Just a rolled hem. And I'm not doing it too clean. Just do it really short. And you'll see what I mean as soon as I even put this down on the machine. Because I'm going to bring you over here. I'm going to bring you right over here to the needle so that you can see what I'm doing as we speak. Now, eventually I will actually get a newer SD card for my GoPro and then see how I can set up my GoPro right here at the machine and everything. So that'll be interesting, right? That there's a reason why I got a GoPro. And not all GoPros are the same, so eventually I will also upgrade on GoPro. Yes, I am wearing my Death Wish coffee shirt, which I had to wash by hand. But you know what? I'm not mad at that. It's clean. It's clean. I like having clean clothes. Who doesn't like having clean clothes? I love having clean clothes. And yeah. So just roll your hem about this far up. Okay. Take it to the machine. And away we sew. As soon as I get this down. I was watching Morgan Dahmer earlier. I was also watching Jeffree Star. Bless you, sweetie. You've been through a lot. And his mom is still alive, by the way. So is his 100-and-something-year-old grandma. Oh my gosh. Bless your old grandma. But sweetie, you'll get through it. You're strong. You'll get through it. Okay. That's why I said don't make assumptions about Jeffree Star. So we're not even gonna go into that. Let the man have some breathing room. Absolutely. This is about sewing. There's an OT. We're not making tea towels. We're making clothes. And if you didn't cut this really straight, and you know that you have a little bit of extra fabric on one part, as you go, don't forget to roll. Now that's what I do now. Most people would pin. I'm very used to this, so I'm not really that worried about it. I can keep a stayed roll in my fingers. That's why I'm not worried about it. And then stop. Pull it this way. Turn your fabric a little bit. This is key. I guess it's kind of a basic sewing for teaching how to make something. Love what Morgan Dahmer made earlier. That little purse, that was cute. Morgan Dahmer's giveaway. I love fabric. Well, you guys know I love fabric. Okay. Turn. And I haven't done my thumbnail yet because I want to wait. I'm gonna wait until I'm done with like this portion. No, just do the pant leg. And I really cannot afford to mess this up. I really can't. Turn it. Turn it. Now level out your garment on what you're doing. That way it doesn't get all weird as you're sewing. And that's how a lot of garments get messed up if you don't have it level That's how you tend to mess up. And make sure that you have the inseam to one side. Now, I didn't press this open. I'm only going to put it to one side because these are going to end up being sleeping shorts now instead of the way I would have wanted. So, it's alright. It is what it is. I was just going to scrap them and make them into something else, but my foot moved on me a little, and so did my garment. Lift it, bring it back. To the end of this pant leg, which is great because I've been using some of that old school thread that I got from Sam's Fabrics before they closed. Oh, I really wish they were still open. I miss that place. So I will turn these right side out and show you. Obviously, I haven't done the waist yet. That'll be the last thing. So the legs are now done. These will be a pair of sleeping shorts. And obviously, I'll do the waist. Now, I can do the waist in one of a couple of ways. I can do a stretchy elastic band, which since I'm going to sleep in them, I don't really like to have elastic banding around my waist too much. To me, it's a little uncomfortable, so I usually put a drawstring in, but that's just me. That's just me. But on this, again, I would take it. The thing about this old school thread in the bobbin, it puts so much in there, it's lovely. It is, it's really lovely. So for the waistband, I would go ahead, and this is just on a recommendation, you don't have to do this if you don't feel like you want to, but this is what I do, is I go ahead and like I did with the legs, I will do a back roll hem, take that on the machine, and again, you don't take back that much material on it to do this rolled hem. And that'll make it look a lot cleaner because you can do stitch in the ditch when you do both of these. So again, put this on here, and yes, I do know there's a lot of yellow on here because of Captain Kirk. and Mr. Sulu. I just really wish that this had Mr. Chekhov and Mr. Scott. That's who they're missing, is Pavel Chekhov and Mr. Scott. Yeah, that's what it's missing. Absolutely, that's who it's missing, is Pavel Chekhov and Mr. Scott. So I'm trying to make sure that this is going the same direction as that, but for some reason it wants to lay different. But that's this hem. I don't know. There we go. I got it to go. I'm gonna try not to make this video too long today. I don't feel like making it too long. There you go. I just don't feel like making it too long today. So, again, your rolled hem, hold it between your fingers. Now, on this rolled hem, I can make it a 1/2 inch rolled hem. And what I mean by rolled hem is I'm doing my rolled hem the old-fashioned way. Instead of double rolling it under, I have a single roll back like I did with the pant leg. So I'm only using these for pajamas now anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Nobody's gonna see them but me. Sleep by myself. Doesn't that always happen? The needle comes unthreaded. Now here's the other thing I love about this better thread here, if you can call it that. Is will actually thread quicker than that thinner thread that we're used to. You know, I think we've all gotten so used to the other thread that, you know, that's so much cheaper. I think I'd rather pay the $2 or $3 for the more expensive thread than go out of my way and buy all that cheap thread. So yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe there was a reason, right? So let's do this again. Now, maybe there was a reason, because I actually wanted the hem to be pretty much like that one. So we'll position that. Now the part that goes in the center, now that is allowed to be wider than the rest. I don't want to hem in a hair though. That helps. Very situated. Turn your fabric, and you always have these little extra threads. You can just pull those down, adjust your fabric, and away you go. Again, turn it, adjust your fabric. And here's something I find to be strange. How do you sew into your finger? I'm trying to figure this out. Are you sticking your thumb under there? I don't get that. I've always thought that people went as far as at least the foot. Just stick your finger right there and never under the needle. I've not figured that out with people that have accidentally done that. Not figured that out yet. I just haven't. I don't see the logic in how that happened. Wait, Spock is on here. I don't see the logic in how that happened. How can that happen? How is that even logical? I will lift the foot a little, bring it back down, and continue. See, my finger went as far as the foot. That is it. Roll it, adjust, and continue. Here's my other thing is, why are you not putting your hand like this right here? And this is so easy. Then bringing your hand back. Very logical. Indeed, it is very logical. Turn. Keep your fabric turned and continue. I know I said I wasn't going to hurry. I can hurry. I'm not trying to hurry you though. You go at your own pace. Everybody has their own pace. Yep, everybody has their own pace. Again, turn your fabric. This has no needles in it, which is quite obvious. Turn that fabric down a bit and continue. Now, a lot of you may wonder why I take the center part of this off a lot. Well, it's because I actually feel more comfortable in case I decide I'm going to do a sleeve, or I may do a pant of some sort. I may be working on a piece of regalia. Whether I need that on there or not, I can actually put my hands right here and it's closer to, the inner part. I've worked with different machines before. But I really like how I can just do this and have all this control with it. And there we go. That's like before I even go to do another part for finishing that off, which would be obviously a waistband on these. Oh. Yeah. Then all I need to do is a waistband, and then these will be done. So I don't know what you think of these. I think they're kind of cool. Or I could just put a piece of elastic at the top, since they're going to just be like pajama shorts. White elastic or black elastic, either one. So I hope you enjoyed today's video from Char's Fashion Nation. Make it so.